feel like I get so many Instagram reels and TikToks of podcasters just like talking about literally nothing. And then we start recording and I'm like, wait, it's me. That's us. Cold opening done. Wow.
Okay. We haven't done one of those in a while, guys.
Are you freezing? Are you shivering in your boots?
Actually, we're going to have to pause because I'm going to have to go put a sweatshirt on.
Because that was such a cold opening.
Wait, do you have any blankets in your house? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. You didn't set up the blankets.
Do I need blankets on the floor?
No, I was going to make a joke like, do you have any blankets in your house? I am cold. Oh, wait. They're on the floor being our like audio protection, but you forgot to put blankets.
Because we normally do that where I put blankets on the floor to like soundproof the room, make the sound all compressed and nice. But we're just so cold today, as we said in our cold opening, that we're having more echoey sound. Just kidding. Okay. I actually just forgot about that. But
so sorry for that, guys. If you had to sit through all that, if you did sit through all that, we really greatly appreciate you. But now we can actually get into the episode, which today is our predictions for summer of 2025, because it is officially summer and it is officially 2025.
Mentally it's summer, but the summer solstice is on the horizon, which is why everyone was looking to Telepathy for like, what are we doing this summer? You know, what's going on?
Right.
So here we're finally gonna outline the summer for you guys, because I know that summer doesn't happen until Telepathy says so. So that's why we're here for episode 92, and we're in the same room, alas.
Yay!
Not for long, but like
not
alas.
not for long, and not for very long, because
but like
me and Enzo will not be in the same city except for like holidays now.
It's fine.
It's okay. We're not going to think about that. Instead, we're going to think about Telepathy season 3 coming soon.
And Telepathy summer. Happy Telepathy summer, you guys.
Yes. But anyways, let's get into the episode. Today, we will begin with our camp question, which is name, age, and what is number 1 on your summer bucket list?
That's a good on-brand question. Okay.
Because you can picture like the rainbow summer bucket list. Of
rainbow,
like,
happy Pride, you guys.
like the, YouTuber era 2014 summer bucket list. Like what is number 1 on that?
Okay. I'm Enzo. I'm 18. And this summer, I would like to release more music, which I'm going to, guys. Genre Fluid 3.
Yeah.
There's a small chance it's coming out this Friday.
Oh, wait. But you're going to compete with Addison Rae?
Yeah. I told her, I was like, you can have the number 1 spot. I'll take number 2 this week. It's okay.
Oh, she deserves number 1 spot, honestly.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, she does. I will fully stand in that.
I'm not going to be. Genre Fluid 3 will be charting at number 3. Just kidding. It's going to be number 3,000,033. But Angel Number, I don't know if it's coming out this Friday. If not next Friday, though, because.
Yay. Okay.
I'm like, let's talk about it, though. So these songs I made last summer, and one of them I made last summer. The others were just beginning of senior year. And now I feel like they're expiring in terms of they don't feel as, like, I wouldn't write it now.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's like, does that mean they still have to burn in the vault, No.
I know. That's what I think it would be so hard about being an artist, a musical artist, because, like, I can't even think about like making a project like 8 months ago or a year ago and having to like show it to the world now.
Right. And also that's just 3 songs. People are making full length 12 song LPs, records.
Yeah.
And then they just have to like put it out. And it's like, oh, some of these are old. But it does feel like a good bridge to what I'm making now, because I'm like simultaneously creating new stuff while putting finishing touches on the old stuff. And I just have to get 2 of my mastering revisions back. Mm-hmm. But I think I like it, maybe. I don't know. I feel like good about them. Like I feel like I'm kind of like, okay, these are what needs to be put out right now, but I still get in my head because I'm like, I wouldn't make this now. But it feels like a good bridge to Enzo Antonio Summer, which I'm predicting.
Yes, Enzo Antonio Summer, yeah.
Yes.
My bucket list thing, I think is just to, it's kind of more broad, but it's going to be just to like spend a lot of time doing outdoor activities, because I'm moving to Charlotte, North Carolina. Have I announced this?
You did say it, but I don't think it was like very...
Okay. So I'm moving to Charlotte in like 2 weeks, and there's just going to be a lot of parks and lakes and activities. So I really want to like bike a lot. I'm going to bring my bike finally because I've been parted from my bike for about 4 years now. And maybe I'll go on the lake. Maybe I'll like paddleboard.
It's bike summer. That's my prediction.
It is. It's feeling like 2020 again because it is truly bike summer.
We should quote or like make a compilation for how many times we say it feels like 2020.
Yeah.
We're like, today's so...
Okay, this year is giving like 2014 through 16.
Yes, and we can talk about that.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. Did you say name age? Because I didn't say name age.
I did.
Okay, my name's Anna and I'm 22. Music shout out, perhaps?
I actually have to take a quick look at my
I do too.
May 2025 playlist because I know it's going to be obvious, but...
Okay, well, I mean, I kind of want to shout out...
Oh, we have the same song to shout out, though.
Yeah, like Fame is a Gun
Fame is a Gun.
by Addison Rae. Duh.
Just go ahead and add it.
Such a good song.
It's her best one yet. It's so good. It's so good.
The part that's like, me. Like, that is the best thing I've ever
Don't
heard.
ask too many questions.
Don't ask too many questions.
Guys, Addison Rae is so good. I can't.
Okay, but then like, what's our? Oh my gosh, her album comes out.
My other one is I watched the Legally Blonde pro shot of the musical this past weekend and whipped into shape. I've officially decided that if I ever do Legally Blonde, well, like, I want to be Brooke Wyndham. Because it would be such a fun role to like exercise for and learn how to like engage your core while singing, you know, and all the endurance that comes with jump roping and singing a whole song. And it's just like a fun song. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
I'm going to shout out this song called Blue Flower by Pale Saints. It showed up on my Discover Weekly yesterday when I was driving home. And I really liked it. It was the first time. You
discovered it weekly?
Yes, it was a week and I discovered it. I just love when you like hear a song for the first time and you're like, yep, this is it. Like, this is going to be a song I'm going to like for a long time.
When you get to a stoplight and you have to like add it to your playlist in time before it turns green.
Literally. Okay, do you have any like week recap? Or wait, movie and TV show shout outs?
I don't think I watched anything, except I did watch a little bit of Legally Blonde, but that was inspired by watching the musical pro shot. And then I was like, oh, let me rewatch the scene because it's on YouTube free with ads, which that's a great choice. Whoever decided to do that.
Yes. I watched this movie called Eurotrip recently. It's like a 90s movie and it's just like a stupid comedy movie and it's so good. Like I highly recommend.
Yes. My mom's calling me, so let me just say record and podcast. But for the music shout outs, if I were to want to look at them, where would I find that? Where would I?
Oh my gosh. Sorry. I keep
at
forgetting. We have an Instagram account called the Telepathy Pod, which may or may not be rebranded soon. I literally say that because it may or may not. I mean, it should be.
It should be, right?
It's very early in the works. But we have a playlist called the Telepathy Playlist, and to get to it, you can go to our Instagram, go to the highlight labeled playlist, and there we have a link to our Spotify. And there you can see all the songs that we've added.
Over the past 2.5 years, or
yeah,
two
it's been
and
a while,
almost a
like
half.
two, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, week recap. School, I think I finished my last project.
Yay.
So I'm kind of mapping out. This is my last week of school officially because next week's exam week and I am exempt from that. And basically how senior exemptions work.
And did you say Thursday and Friday aren't class?
They are.
Oh.
But this whole week. So Friday is technically my last day, but next week is exam week. But how it works is you have to have less than 10 or less absences and then A or B or whatever. And I've kind of been mapping out. I've saved my absences, which is really nice. I'm only at like 4, I think is the most I am in one class. So I'm kind of mapping out what days this week I shall not be partaking in class.
Nice.
So I'm excited about that. And then, yeah, it's just really just finishing the Genre Fluid 3 stuff up and then planning out a YouTube video and then also planning to get a tattoo.
Oh, yeah. Next episode, you'll have a tattoo. If it goes well.
Hopefully. If I'm here. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. My week, I had my finals, and then Thursday, I had my graphic design showcase, like with all the senior work. And then Friday, I graduated. And Saturday, I just like spent time with my family who came for graduation. And then yesterday, I moved out of Savannah. So no more Anna and Savannah, guys.
Anna out, Savannah. Anna
The
signing out.
end of an era. It's really sad. Yeah, it's really sad. But I will be like literally apartment hunting this week / moving in later this week / next week to Charlotte. So new era coming soon, and hopefully YouTube videos again, because
Yay, I was going to ask you about that.
yeah, because I will have a 9 to 5, which means what the heck do I do after 5 p.m.?
5 to 9.
5 to 9.
Working 9 to 5.
Yes.
What a way
But yeah,
to
I'm
make a
so
living.
excited. I'm gonna my
Are you
face
giving
is just
ghost?
overexposed. Yeah.
Are you giving ghost?
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, that is the plan, and then telepathy is not going anywhere. Don't worry.
Telepathy's going to Charlotte.
Telepathy
Austin.
Telepathy goes to Shaston.
Shaston. Chasse.
Wait, and then or Oslet. No, Shaston.
Oslet.
Yeah, Shaston is
Arlet.
definitely
Yeah. Shaston. I think Shaston.
Shaston.
Sharston. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyways, this episode we're going to be talking about our predictions for this summer, because it's going to be a very unpredictable summer. Also just in the world and in pop culture. So do you want to go first? I honestly don't really have a list, so I'm just going to be going off the
I think we should talk about
pants.
last summer first.
Okay.
Because with where we're thinking that we're going, what are the historical origins of
Right.
this?
What is the context? Like culture and
how do we
context.
exist in the context?
Yeah.
Oh.
So last summer, obviously, big summer, Brat Summer. Brat Summer.
With that.
And it was just so...
Brat.
I felt like it was the first time in a while that a summer was so memorable.
Okay, I mean Barbie summer.
Okay, that's true. But Barbie Summer was very memorable. But I'm thinking almost like, I feel like in 10 years, I'm going to be like, oh, this summer feels so Brat Summer. Like that's the like factor of nostalgia I'm going to add to it. But also it's because I was in LA and like last summer was a really good summer.
That's very true. Okay, so Brat, let's talk about it. So I feel like we were exiting the clean girl era. It was very much aesthetic wise, not something that I partook in any of this, but very much going to the club with like crazy makeup, heavy eyeliner maybe. We're wearing metallic. Nothing is understated. No understated jewelry. These are like big, not costume pieces, but
right.
What is the word I'm looking for?
Statement pieces.
There we go. Costume pieces.
Costume pieces.
Such a theater kid.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
literally.
No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I feel like that was such a thing. Whereas Barbie was very pastel and clean girl and skincare routine. Brat was more like I'm at the club till 3 a.m. Gonna listen to, I would say that electronic music definitely was a thing, especially with pop definitely came back. Sabrina Carpenter and Chappell Roan.
Pop, I also think like indie sleaze came back because, you know, we had that episode about indie sleaze, and I'm talking about like the like MGMT. I mean, I was just listening to a lot of MGMT.
That was your summer. It was just like everyone's now.
Like the MGMT, Peach Pit. What's the other band?
Peach Pit.
Foster the People.
It's been a long season through all this.
Yeah, that. No, wait, Peach Pit? Yeah.
Oh, Peach Pit.
No, Passion Pit. Passion Pit. Passion Pit, not Peach Pit. Sorry.
I do love Peach Pit though.
Anyways, it was just like it was a good summer.
Okay, so what I do know about this summer though is Addison Rae's album is, it's not only going to do things for me, I think it's going to do things for the world.
Yeah.
If it's not a moment overall, I think there's going to be at least one song that lands really well.
I hope
probably
so.
on TikTok, but that's kind of how a hit is formed at this point, you know?
I'm hoping for like the aesthetic to land, because I am loving the aesthetic that she's doing with her. I think her aesthetic definitely derives from Brat. Like, I think that if Brat did not exist, there wouldn't have been space for this aesthetic.
Well, because Von Dutch definitely fostered this too, I think.
Yeah, and it's the like, it's still very like messy girl, not clean girl. Very messy girl, but not in like a drugs way, in like a thrifted Y2K way.
Yeah.
So like, I am seeing the kind of like Britney Spears aesthetic come back. Like the low-rise jeans officially, I think, can come back pretty soon.
I
Low-rise
don't know if I can do
skirts.
it.
I don't think,
It doesn't look flattering to me.
unfortunately, I don't think I can do it. But also like cute little mini like neon colored bags. Like, I don't know. I have this vision. Cheap sunglasses, kind of like a cheap aesthetic.
What I love about all of this is I can envision finding it all at a thrift store. I feel like with the clean girl aesthetic, that's definitely more the type of thing where you have to spend $60 at Urban Outfitters for this t-shirt that has 2 words on it, but it's so understated and minimal and so cute. But with all of this, I'm like the kind of belts that I'm thinking about for
Belts.
belts. Like
Belts, yes.
how do you keep your pants up, whatever?
Belt.
Exactly. I think that like a lot of this you can find in a thrift store, like the belts that I'm picturing at a thrift store, these little handbags. Every thrift store has a Brat handbag somewhere.
Yeah, I'm also seeing like flea market. I think flea market slash thrifted aesthetic is really gonna come back. I feel like thrifted stuff like 5 years ago during COVID was different. Like
Yeah.
now I'm seeing just like stuff that like I want to say like it's still like it's very much like the grandma fashion or like the Y2K mom fashion that like now we just own a bunch of this stuff that was owned by like a mom in the 2000s.
Yes.
Like mom, like cheap mom vibes.
Yeah.
Do you know like
Cheap Mom Summer. Happy Cheap Mom
cheap
Summer.
mom summer guys?
It's also going to be Lord Summer version coming soon.
True. I think that will really like complement the Addison Rae album.
But I think that the Lord Summer is a good bridge into the revival of the 2015, 2016 summer. Because you were saying that you think it's going to be 2015 summer
Yes.
all over again. What does that mean to you?
To me, it means okay. So I made this playlist on Spotify the other day. Follow me at Anna Catherine, and it's basically like it's called YA Saga Summer, and it's kind of like the songs that would be in the movies like The Hunger Games, Divergent, Twilight, but also just like adjacent songs that capture that same vibe.
And more
So-
summer, I guess. Because I feel like that
those
soundtrack
can be
feels kind of fall.
But like yeah, in a summer way. So I'm thinking like Troye Sivan's Suburbia,
That's
Blue
good.
Neighborhood album. I'm thinking. I always for some reason attribute the song "Baseball" by Hippocampus, like that kind of like early indie, just like good. Like it feels like the sun is setting, and you just start driving back from the pool or something like that.
Like very sunset music. I think that last summer was definitely more like flashy pop, like Chapel Roan kind of
Yeah.
Pink Pony Club, Hot to Go. Like this very much, it screams summer, but I think that this summer is going to be more in like a pure heroine type of way. Like I'm
Yes.
thinking Glory and Gore.
Yes.
Like the pop music, it's very upbeat and
I
it's very
listened
summery.
to I just like put on Lord on my drive here and I Bravado played and I was like, oh, this is such a good song. It's like the like this is like so specific, but I know everyone can relate. The music that you would listen to like after you've just been outside, you smell like bug spray and you have like a few mosquito bites and you were just like running around chasing fireflies and you had like a hamburger or a hot dog for dinner. And then you go inside and you don't have anything to do. So you just lay in bed and like listen to this music.
Like I'm kind of thinking minimal production in terms of just synthy basses and just a good drum
Yeah.
kind of, like
Yeah.
a solid kick, maybe a little trappy in there.
Yeah.
But it's not super,
Or like a little da-na-na.
right, like not very overproduced. Hello, mother. And so just kind of like that. I think also I want to talk about, I think that some sort of EDM or disco comeback will happen. Not that EDM will make a comeback, but I think that I'm kind of thinking Roses, the Chainsmokers, and like
Yes.
Latch by Disclosure
yes,
and
that's
Sam
so good.
Smith, like that type of vibe.
Yes.
I think also it would okay, disco in terms of like a Donna Summer kind
Yes.
of way.
I was just going to say, you kind of got me into Donna Summer last summer.
She's so
And so
good.
I kind of feel like last summer, for me, I think last summer was the Donna Summer because I was in LA and like a lot of her songs just feel very LA to me, like Sunset People and
Sunset People, her song Walk
MacArthur
Away.
and like MacArthur Park Sweet is literally like MacArthur Park is in LA, so like it's very LA to me. But I can see that coming back again this summer because yesterday when I was unpacking, my grandpa was sitting there and he goes like, "Someone left the cake out in the rain," and I'm like, I know that song.
Literally. And then Miley Cyrus just came out with a new album, and it's not. Yeah.
Really?
It's not like a disco
missed that.
vibe, but there's 2 songs, Walk of Fame and Every Girl You've Ever Loved. I literally took notes on these because it has this disco vibe, and I'm kind of like, this I think
Okay.
is the summer.
Okay. Also, when we're talking a bit about electronic, but more in a Y2K way, also the new Pink Panthers album is really
Her
good.
song Stars I was listening to today, and wait, is that what it's called? It's one of the ones that I added. I don't know. Okay, Pink Pantheress. I never was a big fan of it is Stars, but some of her songs on her new album, I'm like, wow.
Yeah, it is a good album. I haven't listened to it a second time, but I remember like the first time I really liked it. I just never really, for some reason, forgot to add stuff to my monthly playlist to keep listening to.
But production wise, I feel like it follows that same kind of plan.
And oh, when you said Stars, it reminded me of All the Stars by SZA, Kendrick Lamar, like that.
Like euphoric pop is basically what I'm thinking.
Yes.
And then also, what was I gonna say? Okay, wait, what was I talking about? Not this thought just escaping my brain.
Pink Pantheress. We were talking about production.
Oh yeah, Sabrina Carpenter I think has the potential to kind of morph everything that's been working well for Short and Sweet so far, and whatever she's teasing currently, I think that this has the potential
Wait, is
to
she
go down
teasing
that
something?
route. I think she posted some sort of Instagram video.
Oh.
Did she? Or is this like old and it just popped up? I don't know. She teased something and it was giving this vintage kind of similar to the 70s vibe, you know?
I could see her going a bit disco.
Yeah. It's like this video of her hitchhiking. Like, do you see this? This is disco written
Yeah.
all over it. The kind of like,
Yep,
I don't know. Like, I
see that.
mark my word, you guys. I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
That's a good first prediction. Do you have any other predictions?
Not really, except for Addison Rae being a huge hit.
I don't know. I think Addison Rae will be a huge hit in my world, but like I feel like a lot of people aren't receiving her very well.
I kind of feel like the album has the potential to hit the diehard fans, us, really, really well. And it's like, oh, this is good. And then I think down the road, maybe not right as after the album is released, but, and this could be with the help of a remix or something, but I think that one of the songs is going to land and it's going to be like a Diet Pepsi 2.0, and then it's just going to keep going.
Yeah.
Also, this is wishful thinking, but what are our thoughts on YouTube summer? If we're thinking 2015 summer is back, is the YouTube coming back? Which I think that I'm a little bit delusional. I don't think it's going to happen, but
I don't really think so, but I mean, I feel like we had an episode about this so long ago, but like we still just need a new YouTube star to like,
we need just a panel of breakout creators to completely reintroduce YouTube.
because I swear if my like 2014 self could see what I'm watching on YouTube right now, she'd be like, what has happened?
Right.
Like I thoroughly enjoy what I'm currently watching on YouTube, but it's nothing like what I used to watch in like 2014. Like, you know, I used to watch all the vlogs, like Day in My Life, morning routine. Now I'm watching like an hour and a half episode of like a podcast about like theology.
Right. It's like insightful stuff, but it's kind of like, wait, this is not what I'm only here for on YouTube.
It's not like entertainment anymore per se. It's more informative for me.
Which is good, but we still need the entertainers.
I feel like okay, so why do I feel like you and Telepathy would fit so well into this aesthetic for
I really
this
think
year?
so. And I feel like I've been saying this too about like the Enzo Antonio YouTube campaign, but I don't know. Okay, so my last video that I did with my prom, Get Ready With Me, I kind of modified it into an Instagram reel /
Right.
YouTube short / TikTok. And I'm kind of like, maybe this isn't a bad idea because it's not necessarily watering down my videos, but I think that
It'll get people aware.
right, get people
It's kind of just
thinking
like
about YouTube.
advertising.
Right. So
Yeah.
like maybe if I keep going with that can work. I
Yeah.
just have to be more consistent because the month of May wasn't good, but that was kind of knew that was going to happen because May is always such a weird month. But okay, we've talked about music. We've talked about, Are there any movies coming out that we're like, oh, this is going to do well?
I was just going to ask that because I was like, why do I feel like this summer is not giving movie summer? Like what?
I just don't know. Are we waiting for Wicked? I'm just kidding.
Like what? Let me search like upcoming movies. I know there's a new Pixar movie coming out like this month, Elio.
Wait, Stranger Things summer. I completely guys, Stranger Things summer 2019. Okay, let's talk about it. Is that gonna wait, and that was very 70s disco-y.
Yes.
So maybe this is where disco fits into all of this.
Maybe
none of this is revolutionary, but to me it is.
But like it's interesting to gather all of our thoughts. Okay, you know, you're so right, because I was like, we're missing something. Stranger Things. Okay. I need to catch up. I don't think I've watched. Wait, is this a part 2 of season 5 or is this part 1 of season 5?
I think it's part 1.
Okay. Well, anyways, I haven't watched season 4, so I need to catch up on that like ASAP, because when does it come out?
This summer. All I know is it's Stranger Things summer.
If it comes out 4th of July, that's just so good.
Oh my gosh. Because why? It's like 2016, 2015, and 2019 are merging together to form this ultimate beast.
Wait. Yes.
Like Lord, Stranger Things. It's like all of the stars are aligning.
Wait, what? It doesn't come out till November? No, that's got
Are you kidding? Oh.
It's not till November 26th.
Was I just lying out of my ass being like it's Stranger Things summer and it's not?
No, because I've heard from, I think everyone thinks it comes out this summer.
Wait, that's so embarrassing that I just like said that and it was just not true.
Wait. Let me just double check. Oh, wait. They just announced it yesterday.
Oh.
I think we just assumed it would be summer.
Never mind, guys. I straight up lied to you.
It says like it's dropping in the fall and I was like, oh, that's actually really awesome too, but it's not till November. November just isn't vibes.
It's not Stranger Things.
Okay, they're missing out on a huge marketing opportunity for it to be released this summer.
Telepathy just said it was coming this summer and now it's not. So not everyone's going to have to like...
I legit think everyone thought it was coming this summer though, because everyone knew it was coming out this year. And so I think everyone was just... Because I've been talking to friends about it and we were all like, oh yeah, it's coming out this summer.
Yeah.
Darn. Okay.
And that could have... I literally... And I had this whole epiphany. I had the epiphany of like, this is why disco is coming back.
I know. Okay, well... Where do we go from here?
Right. We got stuck. We hit the fork in the road.
I do think it's okay. So I do also see a bit of 2020 influence.
Addison Rae. That's where she comes into all of this.
Yes, that's so true. Because
she's representing 2020. Yeah. Everyone is like representing their year and why it's coming back.
Yeah. I do believe in your opinion though that this summer is going to just be a mesh of all of the most iconic summers. Because I do see a little bit of 2020 summer in here too. And 2020 summer was pretty iconic in like pop culture ways.
I see a lot happening. We should have gone like tarot cards and had it like predict. I wonder if we could do like a ChatGPT tarot card reading.
Yes.
We definitely see like what ChatGPT, what our psychic
Chat can do anything. In the meantime, I'll just talk about random stuff. But I do also, I was going to say the 2020 summer as well, not just because of Addison Rae, but because of the outdoorsy vibes. Like, last summer was outdoorsy, but last summer was more about the club. I think this summer we're going to get back into, and maybe this is where YouTube can come in.
Hey guys.
Is the like healthy eating and exercising. So maybe people will start go back to that video style of like, what I eat in a week, but that not.
I honestly like don't care.
But not in that way. More in like a morning routine way, and hopefully in a early YouTube way. Very low production, but high production. High production, low quality. Good. No, they're good quality, but okay.
Okay. So I said give us a personal tarot card reading for both of us and then also pop culture wise.
Okay.
Just because that can... Okay. Let's start off with... Should we do person A, person B, or pop culture first? I guess pop culture since we were talking about that.
Yeah.
Okay. The Tower is the first reading we got. Something big is shaking the foundation. Maybe a celebrity scandal, sudden breakup, or major shift in the entertainment industry.
The shift is just the fact that like a TikToker can become a YouTuber.
And
Or
the
sorry,
shift-
a TikToker can become a
The shift is
major
that
pop.
a former reality shifting YouTuber is going to be like the next big thing.
Yes, that too.
Okay, or a project. Wait, no, this is a different one. Possibly AI related or streaming war climax. Okay, expect disruption. They have a bias though, because ChatGPT's saying AI. Something that could never fall might fall.
Fall. America.
The recession.
Oh, the economy. Oh wait,
Recession summer.
wait, and that's why it makes sense that I said it's cheap mom like 2006 because it's like
We're in a recession.
because it's like literally recession core, like
Oh.
cheap purse, cheap shoes.
Something that could never fall might fall. Trump.
President Snow.
President Snow, what an honor. Ugh. Okay. The Star is our next one. I said it, so the
Every
Star.
night that the tears will let you know
All the stars are closer.
Okay.
From the rubble, a new icon or trend emerges.
Addison Rae.
A healing force.
Addison Rae or maybe like the Lord album will invoke a
Addison Rae or
trend.
Enzo and Anna.
Oh yes.
We're competing. There could be a massive cultural it person. Hey guys, or project that inspires collective hope or dreamy aesthetics. Dreamy as in dreamy Brat, the hyperpop Addison Rae album. This card suggests a recentering around authenticity. I'm such an authentic YouTuber, guys. I'm just kidding. I'm being so annoying. Maybe even a return to vulnerability or realness in a post-influencer world. We're in the post-influencer world, guys. Wake up.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay, our third reading. A page of wands. Oh. Youth culture is driving the vibe.
Youth
Hold
culture.
on. Viral moments, summer music, and fashion trends are all bold, spontaneous, and creative. Think good, chaotic energy. Gen Z, Gen Alpha leading the way with fearless experimentation. Summer 2025 is scrappy, hot, and unpredictable.
Okay, theory. What if like late Gen Alpha brings back like 2014 YouTuber era because
That's what I'm saying.
Because what if they're young enough to like romanticize it
Oh.
because they weren't really like quite old enough for it yet. So maybe they're like they want to take part now.
Yes, the overall theme says, from chaos to creation, this summer pop culture breaks something big and births something fresh.
Okay.
I kind of like this is on par with what we were saying, but it's also
Yeah.
very...
It's very like you could apply it to anything.
Exactly, which is most TikTok tarot card readings. So they're like,
ChatGPT too.
it's like,
Oh, TikTok. Yeah.
yeah, or TikTok tarot card readings where it's like, you were meant to hear this today. And it's like,
Yeah.
today might be shit, but tomorrow will be better. And everyone's like, oh, this is what I needed. Okay. Are you person A or person B? Which one do you claim? I think you're person A because person Anna.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Okay. Your personal summer energy. So first you got the sun. Okay. This is your card of the season. It signals joy, radiance, and playful energy. You may find yourself reclaiming your confidence, connecting with your inner child, 2015 summer, or basking in a glow up of some kind, emotionally or even literally in your appearance. Expect warmth, light, and clarity.
I'm thinking the sun and warmth as in like I'm gonna be outside a lot.
Inner child is in biking.
Yeah. No, literally, that's exactly.
Okay, next this is Six of Wands. Recognition is coming. This summer could be a time where your efforts are finally being noticed by friends, lovers, your job, or even creatively. Step into the spotlight. You've earned it.
Maybe
Let
my
yourself be
YouTube-
celebrated.
Maybe my YouTube channel will blow up.
Yes.
Maybe both of ours will.
Maybe and telepathy.
Yeah.
All three of us.
Yes. Yes. Maybe telepathy will go viral.
Wait, what if this entire time we were talking about it, it's like telepathy is like the thing of the summer? It's
Yeah,
telepathy
yeah,
summer, said
yeah.
no one ever. But okay. Knight of Cups is your third one. A summer of romantic energy, invitations, dream experiences, and following your heart. Whether it's a flirtation or a new creative pursuit, let intuition guide you more than logic. Logic Pro.
Logic
Garage
Pro.
Band. Okay.
Okay.
Theme. This is your golden summer. Play, receive, and lead with heart.
Okay.
Ooh la la. Okay. Damn. Okay. Person B, the hermit. A quieter, introspective summer. You may be pulling inward to recalibrate or focus on your personal healing. It's a powerful time for self-trust, journaling, or refining your path without external noise. Next card is the Queen of Pentacles.
Or the Queen of Tentacles.
Poor unfortunate souls. Okay. Anyways, you're nurturing yourself or others in a more grounded, earthy way. Your focus might be on building stability, maybe in your home, health, finances, or creative practice. This is a deep main character in a cottage core montage energy. ChatGPT, scrap that vocabulary, get rid of it.
Maybe we did do the wrong ones.
Maybe. But also the hermit, I kind of am like, wait. Because like,
You want that?
we not like I want that, but it's like we've decided it's going to be an introspective summer.
Okay.
That's how it's looking. We'll talk more about that. The third one. I don't know. I said next three. The lovers. A major heart decision may define the summer. This doesn't have to be romantic. It could be about alignment.
What if you get into NYU and then you have to decide? Well, you wouldn't really decide.
I honestly, if I got into NYU, I would not go.
You wouldn't?
No,
Really?
I don't think so. Like I've already put the lease in for Texas and stuff. And something about NYU, I'm like, I could see myself having a great 4 years and then coming out of college being broke and just kind of like,
True.
what now? Whereas I feel like Texas would be better for me long term.
Okay.
I get off the wait list like tomorrow. I forgot about the wait list till you said that.
Really?
Which is crazy because like
Wow.
2 weeks ago I was like stressing.
Yeah.
Who or what reflects your truth? You may be asked to commit to something or someone that mirrors your core values. Theme, a soul-aligned summer, inward reflection,
Or a
deep
roommate.
care, and heart-led choices. Yes. Guys,
Okay.
I feel in tune with that because I think also the cast for Enzo and Antonio 2025 summer is changing
Oh.
in terms of like, I think that
Like we're not going to be friends anymore.
right,
we're gonna have a
your
major
character-
falling
your
out.
character, exactly.
Yeah. We're going to
I
have a
think
major
that-
fall. Basically, we're going to have a major falling out when we try to do the telepathy photo shoot.
Literally.
Because I decided that I want to be purple now.
Honestly, if you want though, we could switch.
Maybe.
Should we do that, guys?
I don't know. I think that would be pretty iconic, but
We could
I'll
just
have to
both
think
be
about
green and
it.
purple.
True.
Anyways, okay, because I feel like, not like friendship wise, but I just feel like overall, the people I'm surrounding myself with and the things I'm doing are giving introspection, giving change, this kind of realignment, which I think is exactly what I need before going off to college because Lord knows what's going to happen there. Yawn, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I have any other predictions. Well, I didn't offer any, but
What about for yours?
for myself,
For your summer? Like, what are your thoughts on this tarot card reading from ChatGPT?
I would agree if I don't know about the romantic one. Like, I feel like I kind of want to like
You could fall in love with Charlotte.
maybe.
You know what I mean? Or like fall in love with nature.
Maybe. Yeah, so in that way, not in like actually romantic way, because I feel like I just want to go and be like alone for a while. Like I'm really excited to live alone and just like yeah, I'm so excited to live alone, honestly.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be so fun, hopefully. But I agree with like the sun one, the like I don't know about glow up because I feel like I already had my glow up era, but maybe in more of a professional way, like I also will be getting like a new professional wardrobe and all that. So maybe I'll just, be a cool like corporate
Corporate
girl.
baddie. Okay, but like if you're wearing business casual clothes all day and then you come home and have to like change into something else, how do you think that would affect your personal style? Like, do you think you would start wearing different stuff outside? You know what I mean? Because I feel like when summer starts, I tend to wear different stuff than what I would wear to school. Not for any particular reason, but it's just kind of like now that I'm doing different day-to-day tasks, the wardrobe changes. Did any of that make sense?
Wait, so you mean like when I got home from work, taking off my
Yeah.
corporate clothes, you think I don't think my style would change. I don't really think I have the money right now to buy anything else other than work clothes.
Or thrifting,
Or
whatever we're calling the summer,
yes,
the aesthetic
cheap,
things.
Yeah, the cheap mom aesthetic.
mom summer.
Well, I did I kind of thrifted like a purse from my grandma's closet. That is, I think, giving a bit of cheap
Okay.
mom. The kind of like, it's just very Y2K, the vibes I'm trying to channel. Like I also bought these like vintage red strappy heels from a flea market, and I think that they're very much going to embody the Addison Rae summer. So I'm kind of slightly seeing this vision come together, and I'm seeing a lot of the color red. I'm seeing Brat, but more colorful. If Brat was like black, I'm seeing like Brat, but like reds and purples and greens. Oh wait, Brat is green, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, like if like the neon green, we're taking all of the other colors within that family and just
right.
I see red. It's a red
Yeah,
summer.
I do definitely.
I
see
don't
red.
gravitate towards red normally, but
yeah, my red rebrand happened last year, and now we're officially ready to like continue to move forward with the red rebrand.
Me having red on my shirt, I don't gravitate towards red.
Pooey's shirt is literally red.
Oh, this diva is actually the face of this summer, Cheat Mom Summer. If you're not watching the video episode, go and see Pooey because he's so cute. And he's surfing Cheat Mom Summer.
Yeah, but like, yeah. I feel good that this summer has a very determined aesthetic.
Right.
And it's the type that you just really want to like channel into a playlist, but you never can perfectly do.
I think that the one that you were forming is on, you're
YA
onto
Saga
something.
Summer.
I think it's pure heroine summer, but not that way.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. It's pure heroine summer, but in like a heroine, like confident girl way, not the
Heroine
drug.
chic.
Like heroine, no, like heroine, like female hero.
Oh, true. Diva.
Yeah.
Pure diva.
Although heroine, I guess last summer was cocaine chic. Wait, because who knows what YouTube's gonna do.
Cocaina.
Yeah, chic.
It was Diet Coke summer.
Yeah, Diet Coke summer.
And now it's...
This year might actually be heroin chic. Not in my life, but...
Don't do it. From Telepathy. Telepathy will not be partaking, and Telepathy listeners should not be partaking because...
We're just saying because that was the early 2000s aesthetic, and that I think is coming back. Like
Lord will not be bringing that with her. It's non-binary Lord Summer. Okay.
Yes.
Is it androgynous summer? Is that crazy?
I feel like it's either androgynous or overly girly, like Addison Rae.
Okay.
You choose your character.
Because I feel like with the rise of jorts and stuff, it's like, are y'all bringing back like a mask aesthetic? And it's like, guys, I can't do it because when you do it, it's cute. When I do it, it's like, what is that?
No, I'm not.
What is that right there?
I'm not gonna wear Bermuda shorts. I might take up the capri trend, but not Bermuda shorts.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But yeah. Okay.
Is there anything else to talk about?
I think that was a really solid conversation.
For me, I feel like it's also non-alcoholic pina colada summer. Like that just feels like...
Yeah, because that is very cheap mom.
That being said, I'm going to Europe though, so that would be legal. So...
Wait, when are you going again?
In July, late July.
Oh, is your cousin coming with you back there?
We'll discuss. Anyways, guys, that's this summer. Happy Telepathy Summer. It's Telepathy Summer. I think we're Telepathy Summer, Cheat Mom Summer, Addison Rae Summer, Virgin Summer, Non-Binary Lord Summer, however you want to call it.
Not Stranger Things Summer, though.
Not Stranger Things Summer.
Much to our dismay.
Correct. Thank you so much for listening or watching. If you're watching the video episode, if you're on YouTube, subscribe and comment down below what your thoughts are on this summer. If you're in Australia, we're with Lord. Happy winter.
Yes. Happy
Non-Binary Lord winter if you're where Lord is in New Zealand.
New Zealand. Okay, guys, thanks for listening. We'll be back next week. Actually, probably here again. But then the week after that, we'll be back virtual with my new studio setup.
Yes, next week we can try to record as many as possible though, because us in the same room, it's like, when is it going to happen again?
Yeah. Okay, guys. We'll check back with you.
Follow at the Telepathy Pod. We'll see you next Tuesday, and then give us a review on Spotify because we're still at 66 reviews, which is like bad number or something. So put us at 67.
Yes.
And maybe get us to 69.
Yeah.
Because we're 5 and we need to laugh.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.